I'm here in my kitchen with ingredients to make some Moroccan lamb stew. Right here I have some onions, 2 small onions or medium size, whatever, that are sliced. I have some diced bell pepper. I have some sliced carrots. I have a bunch of herbs, some thyme. I think this one is oregano, I'm not sure, and some sage. I have some crushed garlic, ginger. Right here I have some homemade broth, vegetable broth that I made over the weekend. I have some strained tomatoes. Right here I have some lamb. It's a lamb steak that has marinated. It's been marinating for a couple of days, and a whole bunch of different herbs and spices like cloves and cinnamon and fenugreek and what else? Cumin, coriander, a bunch of yummy, wonderful spices, and some lemon. I have some cut yams. I have my ghee for sauteing, and I have some extra virgin olive oil. Right here I have my cast iron skillet. It's on medium, and I'm going to start by pouring some of the olive oil and some of the ghee, which is just clarified butter, into the pan and let it heat up. And then I'm going to add my onions and some garlic and all that good yummy stuff. I just put my lamb steak in the cast iron skillet because I want to sear it so that it gets nice and brown on both sides. So I'm going to sear this for probably about a minute or 2 on each side, and then I'm going to remove it from heat and then put my onions and other spices into the lamb juice. I just removed the lamb, and I have some ghee and olive oil in here, and I'm going to add these onions. I'll break that up in a second. I'm going to add the onions, and I'm going to saute these. Next, I'm going to add my crushed garlic and my ginger, and I'm going to keep sauteing. So I just added about a teaspoon of each. You see that the onions are nice and dark now, so I just added about a teaspoon of fenugreek, coriander, cumin, turmeric, cloves, cinnamon, a couple of teaspoons of paprika, and I put probably about 2 tablespoons of red wine into the mix. And now I'm going to transfer this and my lamb steak into my crock pot and cover it in the broth that I made. I just want to add a little bit more wine because I want to get all of those seasonings from the bottom of the pot of my skillet before I transfer it to my crock pot. So I have the onion mix with the spices, the lamb in my crock pot. See, that's my crock pot. And now I'm going to add the vegetable broth that I made. Just not a lot, but just enough to kind of like cover it so that it can cook. And then I'm going to add my herbs to this, and then I have this on high. Every crock pot is different, so you know my crock pot just has either high or low or warm. So I'm going to put my herbs in here and then put the top on it. So here are the fresh herbs, and I'm just going to do that, and I'm I'm going to let this baby cook, and I'll check it in about another 30 minutes, and then I'll add my maybe 40 minutes, and then I'll add the rest of the stuff that I need to add. Okay. Oh, I put a lid on it too, so I have this covered with a lid, and I'm going to let it cook. Okay, so I just removed the top from the stew, and it's coming along quite nicely. So probably gonna cook this a bit longer. The lamb is getting nice and tender. I think I'm going to add in the oh yeah, look at that. So I'm going to add in the potatoes and the carrots now, and let it cook some more. So I'm just adding in my yams here, and I don't think I need to add any more liquid, but I'll see after I kind of give this a stir. So yeah, no, it's good. I don't need to add any more liquid. So I'm just gonna kind of press these little babies down in here, and cover it up again. Oh, I'm gonna add my well, I don't think I really need to add my carrots now. I'm gonna let the potatoes cook probably for about 30 minutes or so before I add the carrots, because I don't want the carrots to be like too mushy. Okay, so we'll check this again in about another 40 minutes. Okay, so the lamb is falling off the bone. My potatoes are getting soft, so now I'm going to add the carrots and and bell pepper to my stew. Okay, so I just added the carrots and the bell pepper, and just kind of giving this a little mix, just to kind of let it cover the carrots and the bell pepper. And there's the lamb is coming apart, which is what I wanted to do. So I'm going to cover it again with the lid, and we're going to check it again in about another 30 minutes. It's smelling really good. So while this is cooking, I'm probably going to put the basmati rice on. So I'll be back in another 30 minutes. Okay, so the carrots and the potatoes are done. The lamb is falling, or pretty much is has fell apart. I don't know if you can, I gotta raise this up a little higher so you can see it's pretty much it's fell off the bone, and all these wonderful flavors have marinated. This smells so divine, and the flavors just go wonderfully. So when the date kalamata olive basmati rice, whatever the heck you want to call it, is done, I'll plate this up and let you see what it looks like. So I turned my crock pot down to low, but I could actually probably just turn it off, which I think I'll just go ahead and do that, because my crock pot, it really holds heat. So this is done. Everything, you know, has come together really nicely. It looks great, smells great. Look at that bone. Giving all that wonderful flavor in here. So look at that. Okay, I'm just trying to get a close-up. So you can turn this off, serve this over some rice or some couscous with a little pita bread on the side, and call it a day.